Hey, hello there, folks. It is the memes. Yet again, back for a locomotive review. A Athearn gp9 with the tsunami sound review. Here's the left side. What it has, Toronto, Hamilton, Buffalo. With sound, the tsunami sound. Yeah, I'm gonna do a somewhat quick review on this locomotive. Because I thought, well, it was just worth covering it. Because there is a couple things I want to talk about and show you guys. So alright, let's begin. Alright, so for this review, what I am just gonna do is, unbox it per usual and reviews on unboxing. And then, run it a little bit and then show you guys, which I don't usually do, but I'm gonna open it up and show you guys the inside. I thought it might as well be important. And I'll weigh it as well. So alright, let's open the box. Alright, so let's open the box. There we go. And somehow I managed to lose the manual, so I'll have to show you guys the manual on a different phone. But here is, your warranty. And then here are all the parts. Which there was quite the parts in this. It's kind of crazy that there's that many parts. So that's highly detailed, to say the least. Then other manual. And then Athearn news thing, we want to call it. And then this is a notice, something about it. If we open this up here. If we can open this. There's more detail somehow. And then more details somehow. It's kind of crazy. Because I think it is. Alright, let's put that there. Now let's take it out of its packaging. There we go. It's really good packaging. I think they did a really good job with this one. And it says, this is a delicate model. We recommend opening this package by setting it on a tabletop and carefully sliding the outer sleeve off while keeping the model upright. Alright, let's do everything it says not to then. So let's open it like this. In my hand. And take these off. No, I'll put it down now. Alright, let's open it. Go. They did a really good job with the packaging, especially with this part. The finish is incredible. Just saying, I've already run it, that's why I'm not reacting that much. I like to run my locomotives first before I do a complete review. Just to make sure there's no faults. But yeah, there you go. It is highly detailed. I have my camera in the 0.5 mode right now, so that's why it's not as clear. You can see I put the KD scale couplers on, so that's why they're different. They come with metal couplers to begin with, so that's pretty good. But it's very flimsy handrails. See if I can give you guys a better look here. Maybe. Hey, it's a bit better, but you can see the front bit. It's very wobbly. I'm not a fan of that. It's kind of moved in on this side here. A little bit. They come off very easily. I don't know why it's not glued in. I kind of wish it was glued in. The handrails, but it's not. And the windows do move, by the way. It's kind of hard to move them with your finger. But where's my screwdriver? You can move them. It's really hard to get them out. That's what I've noticed. But you can see now if I bring it up close here. My camera doesn't want to seem to focus now. But you can see it has a fully detailed interior. I don't know why it's not displaying on the camera. My camera does not want to zoom in today. For some reason it doesn't. But it has it's fully detailed on the inside. Like you can see all the levers. all of the details, all of the levers, all of the levers, all of that on the inside, which is crazy for an HO scale model. And these are hollow, which is pretty cool. But yeah, it's nice in that department. It also has a lot of detail on top. And a lot of separately fitted parts back here. And let's bring it back here. Maybe you guys can see the interior now, actually. You guys see it now? Maybe now you guys can see it. If I do it like that. Bring it up in all the way, maybe. Come on, please. Okay, I don't know if you guys can somewhat see it. But it's fully detailed on the interior, which is very, very nice to see in a locomotive. But right, let's now move on to the wing. So, I have gotten my very much dirty scale out now. Let's reset it there. It is in pounds. I hope you guys can see it. Let's put it on. Okay, so it only weighs 11.7 ounces. That's it. That's literally it. Okay, it doesn't weigh much. I don't get why they couldn't have made it weigh a pound. Maybe it would have been too hard to make it weigh a pound. Like, how much does this weigh? And it almost weighs the same amount, actually, which is kind of funny. I think the box weighs more than the locomotive. Oh, it does. That's actually kind of funny. It weighs more than the locomotive. Alright, let's get it on the track now. Alright, so I have not put it on the track yet because this locomotive likes to start up immediately once I put it on the track. So you guys are gonna, hear it start up and stuff once I put it on the track. So, there we go. Yes, please select locomotive. Hold on. Alright, there we go. Let's put it onto the track now. You guys are gonna hear it. It's very, very nice when it, with the startup sounds and everything. Yeah, so there's your startup and shutdown. It's probably the best sounding locomotive I have in my entire fleet. One of the reasons why I love it so much is because it has the crew talk sound effects, better than a Lionel Vision line, better bell. Like it just sounds incredible. It's amazing. I'll show you guys the crew talk sound effects now. I don't know how loud it will be because I don't have my microphone because it broke, unfortunately. So here is the crew talk sound effects.
Master, the brush local, set your cut over to the third rail. Over. Brush local, copy that. Out. Dispatcher, CEY-CX, you'll be going in for Amtrak at Springdale. Over. Yeah, come on down to the BN, look for a light over. Signal indication to BN, thanks.
Alright, so that's some of the crew talk sound effects there. There is a lot more than that. There's probably like 40 different voice lines. I do know for a fact there is 40 different horns and 20 different bells, which I will do a demonstration of that a bit later. Just not right now. I'll do that after the polling test. So yeah. let's start it up and hook it up to these passenger cars I have, because I believe this one in real life anyways was used to pull passenger cars. At least when I looked it up, it was. So yeah, let's do some passenger car pulling here. Alright, so we're all hooked up now. So let's start it up and start going. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys what the inside of the gp9 by Athearn looks like. So, I'm going to walk you guys through it because I don't think it's hard at all. So, let me take it apart for you guys, which is very easy, I think. So all you have to do, which I don't even think you have to do this part, but you can unscrew the fuel tank here, which I think they should have made it metal, but, you know, it's plastic. So let's get that screw off here. And you can see the motor mount screws and whatever these holes are for, I don't know what they're for. Then we have to take the coupler screws off, I think. We may not even have to, actually. Hold on. I think we do, maybe. I'll take them off anyways, I don't remember. So let's pull those off. Which they stay together, which is very, very nice. I like that I did. They just don't come apart like the Walters ones. So we take them off. Then we take this one off. It's very easy. So let's get this one off now. There we go. And now all we have to do is pull up like there. And then pull up here. And then just gently do that. And just keep going. And then do it again on this side. And again. And then just like that. And I give you a lot of wire too to work with. So let's do that now. And then we pull it here. Just flip it over. Make sure we don't disconnect anything. And there we go. That's what it looks like on the inside. And take it off here. There we go. So, I don't know why my camera's acting up today. Or my phone, I should say. But yeah, that's what it looks like. I do think, personally, that the motor is way too big for this model. They could have made it a bit smaller and then added some weights into it, you know. I mean, this weight could have been a bit bigger, you know, all of that. And here's the speaker, very, very small, yet it's so loud. I don't get how that works, but it does, you know. I think there is room for some weights up top, maybe. I don't exactly know, but I think there is. Yeah, I love that they gave a lot of wire. So yeah, that's your insides here. But still, it is very, very light. 11.75 ounces. So it struggles. I can't believe I'm saying this. It struggles somewhat with these 4-passenger cars. The most freight cars it can pull, which my freight cars weigh about a quarter of a pound. The most it can pull is 8. Some days it can pull 10. I don't know why. Some days it can pull 10, but mostly it can only pull 8, which is kind of, you know, I guess bad, but at the same time, it is a small locomotive. I don't know how many cars these would pull by themselves in real life. So together, if you got another one, you're looking at about 14 cars. I don't think that's bad. You know, I don't think so. You can at least pull a 100-car train if you had 4 of them, I think. If my math is somewhat mathing. I think, yeah, you're around 20 there, so you can pull down like 96, I think. 96 cars if you had 4. But don't forget, my layout is very, very, very uneven. So it could probably pull 12 by itself at most. I don't know. But yeah. I kind of wish there was a bit more metal on this. Like, the fuel tank could have been metal. That would have made it weigh a bit more, I would say. And then the trucks, they could have been made metal. I don't know why they're not metal. Might have been too hard, I would assume. And then, like I said, the motor could have been a lot smaller. I don't know why it's so big in this model. I mean, it's good that it's big, but it's almost too big. Like, this motor is almost a bit bigger than my Bravo Limited Paragon 1's motor, which is a massive motor to begin with. And I believe that this thing is brushed too. So I think the brushes are right here. Which is still kind of unfortunate that this thing is brushed. You know? I don't really think it should be brushed. But yeah, whatever. It should be good. You know? But yeah. that's what the inside looks like. I will put the lid back on in a minute. But yeah, so I think that will conclude my review for this Athearn gp9. But yeah, let me put the body back on first before I end this review. So the body is back on. I didn't put the fuel tank back on yet. But the body is back on. And of course, the detail fell off. Didn't break off, but it just fell off. I will say though, it's a very, very good locomotive. But at the same time, it's not a good puller. But yet at the same time, I don't know how many these would pull in real life. You know what? I should have researched that before I did this video. But I believe these are shunting locomotives. I don't know. But I think they are shunters. So that may be why it can't pull much. But still, it's the same thing with Athearn's Big Boy. They're just plastic models, and they shouldn't be. So I kind of wish they were metal. But it does work. It runs really well, and it sounds really good as well. And it is Toronto, Hamilton, Buffalo, and RY. So yeah, I think it's gonna get like a 4-star rating for me. It could have been a bit heavier, yet it does pull good enough. So yeah, that's gonna conclude my review. Thank you guys so much for watching to the end. And yeah, this is gonna be it. This is Cedric's Trains.